And hello to you. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday, and I want us to do some tapping today to learn how to quit being a defensive tackle or a tight end and open up to being a wide receiver. And my goodness, some of us, we all want more love, right? More love in our life. Some of us think that requires one special person, a romantic partner. And other than that, they're going to be lonely. They're not going to have love in their life. And that's a myth. Let's bust that one. Love is not about one person. It's about releasing what's inside you. It's about understanding who you are as love and chipping away at the fear that you have of love. Yeah, we all have it. Fear of love, fear of giving, fear of receiving. Love is like this great colonic. When you receive it, when you're in the presence of it, anything unlike love that's been stored in your emotional body will come up for release. So it's a wonderful cleansing tool, but many of us are scared of what lurks beneath the surface of our minds, the past trauma, grief, anger. And intuitively we know that love would bring all that stuff so that we can release it. And maybe we don't have the tools or the awareness or the willingness yet to let love do its healing work. So that's why many of us are alone, can't find the right person on, Match.com or whatever it is. Not because there's something wrong with you, not because there's something wrong with God. God is not withholding love from you. It's just not the right time, and there's more healing work to do, forgiveness work within yourself, and then love comes out of you and comes to you at the same time. So let's do some tapping on learning to be a wide receiver. That's my last football pun, I promise. And letting love do its magic. It's Valentine's Day tomorrow, and happiest of Valentine's Day to you. Whether you're tapping on Valentine's Day or some other day, it's always Valentine's Day. In the heart of God, in the heart of love, every day is a special day because we are love. And we're here to love and be loved. So let's tap on releasing some of the fear that we might be holding about giving and mostly receiving more love. Even though part of me is afraid of love, I choose to love and accept all parts of me. Even though part of me is resisting more love in my life, I choose to hold and accept that fear of love inside me, the way I would hold a frightened child, and just compassionately nurture that part of me. Even though there may be parts of me that have been resisting having more love in my life, I choose to love and honor my resistance, my fear, and my desire to move past the blocks that I've been holding so I can experience love saturate all parts of me. I want more love in my life. I want my heart to overflow with an abundance of love. I want to give and receive more and more love in my life. And I admit, parts of me are afraid. Maybe I feel unworthy, undeserving of love. Maybe because of something I've done, mistakes I've made, or just it's a message from childhood that I started to believe and take with me into adulthood, that I'm unworthy of love. And I choose to let that one go and to immerse myself in the feeling of worthiness, knowing I am God's beloved child. Nothing I ever have done can change my inherent, innate worth. So, bye-bye, unworthiness, and hello, love. Maybe I think, hey, I don't have a partner. How can I feel more love until I find Mr. or Mrs. Right? And that's just an old belief, a cultural story made up by Hallmark and chocolate companies. And I choose to release the mythology that love comes from outside myself. The mythology that love comes from having the special right partner to love me more than I love myself. And that's just impossible. I can only let a person love me to the degree that I love me. So I'm choosing right now to love me just the way I am. I'm releasing any arguments, any reason why I couldn't or shouldn't love me just the way I am. Happy Valentine's Day to me. Dear me, will you be my Valentine? I cherish and love you just the way you are. Open up to receiving the glory of love, understanding that love may bring up sadness, old pain, but only so that I can release it and be free of it. And thus is the miracle of love. So right here and right now, I choose to receive more love, to know I'm worthy of more love, to feel it welling up from my own heart. There's no place I need to go, online or offline, to start feeling the depth of love that this entire universe has for me. The same love I am made of. So thanks for sharing, Hallmark, Nestle's, Hershey's. Thank you for making love into a commodity, into a part of capitalism. But I prefer Lennon and McCartney. Money can't buy me love. Because love has already bought me. Surrendering to more love. Surrendering to the love that's already here and letting it spread and ripple out of my heart, knowing that my willingness to love myself and to feel God's love inside me will create an abundance of love in my life. People who just want more of me. And I may need some more new boundaries so I can say no to what doesn't feel right and who doesn't feel right. and yes to what feels right. It's safe to experience more love. I have what it takes to manage my energy, to say no when I mean no, and yes when I mean yes. So I have everything I need to say yes to love. Happy Valentine's Day to me. I accept myself as my beloved, and I'm willing and ready to go out into the world and meet my other beloveds and receive their love as a wide receiver. Thank you, divine love, for being with us all the time. And thank you to you, precious tapper and friend, for being willing to explore with me the art and the science of letting go of the blocks to the awareness that love is here now. Blessings on your journey to receive and give more and more love in your life. And I thank you for sharing these times with me. I love you guys. Thanks. If you want to support me, you can subscribe, make comments on my videos, tell me how it lands for you, and press the like button. These are things that just attract more people to the videos, so it makes the world more loving. Thank you, and love to you today and every day.